land. We welcome you. Karibu. Welcome. We are a band of singers who travel with Simba and his friends throughout the land with this celebration. Time for introductions. My name is Kiume, and I am the leader of our group. Kiume is Swahili for masculine and stroll. What do you think? Next we have Nakawa,
which is Swahili for good looking.
Good looking.
And this is Kabibi,
which means impatient.
It means princess.
And finally we have Zawadi,
which is Swahili for the gift.
The gift.
The gift. And if you want to stay good looking, you'd best back off the attitude business. You think I'm the gift, don't you, honey? What is your name?
Jack.
Jack. I think that's Swahili for my new best friend.
Hey everyone, Simba and the gang will be arriving any minute now. We want them to feel welcome when they get here, so we're going to need your help.
And since this is the animal kingdom, and we are surrounded by animals, and Simba and the gang are animals, we should greet them like
Animals! So, for our beastly pep rally, each of us will help lead one of the 4 animal sections. Let's see, I'll take the elephant.
I'll take giraffes.
I'll take the lions.
I'll take the warthogs, and Jack, you are going to help me tame this warthog section up. Come on up here with me. Listen up, Jack is going to demonstrate the sound that we as fellow warthogs will make. Here, put your fingers like the rest of your tops, and now make a snorty warthog sound. That was wonderful. You stay right here with me and help me lead our section. Warthogs, tusks up. And on the count of 3, let's hear what you can do. 1, 2, 3. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. And I love it.
Here we go, lions. It is our turn. I'm here with my new friends Ellison and Carly, coming to you all the way from Texas, and they're going to give us their best lion imitations. All right, my friends, paws ready. I want to hear your best lion roar. You first, Carly. Ferocious. You just stay with me. We're going to turn around and get everyone to put their paws up like my friends here. And on the count of 3, let's see some lions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And now that's a lion.
Time for the elephants. This is Tyler from Alabama. Tyler is our leader. All right, Tyler, arm in the air. Let's see the trunk. Now, let's hear the call. Tyler, that was an elephant we will never forget. Very well, everyone, trunks up. And on the count of 3, let's trumpet triumphant. 1, 2, 3. The mighty packager.
Okay, my turn. I'm next. Everyone, this is Freya from Canada, and she's going to show us what a giraffe sounds like. Okay, ready? Giraffe, go. You don't know what a giraffe sounds like? That's okay, because I didn't either. So, I looked it up, and it said a low bleating sound, kind of like a sheep. Okay, ready? Giraffe, go. Bah. Wait, let's make it. All right, Freya, stay right here with me. Let's help our friends out, okay? All right, my giraffes, next in the air. And lead. And there you have giraffe.
Very well done. Now that you know your animal sounds, I think we're all set. But just we'll make sure you're cued and ready to go.
Hey, everyone. I think I hear them coming.
Right on time. On the count of 3, let's use those sounds to call them in. All together now. 1, 2, 3. Everyone, listen. And now, I present to you His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today, we've come to town for a big celebration. And you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun.
Come on, everybody, get ready to clap your paws. Stomp your heels and ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the Festival of the Lion King.
Let the procession begin! I just can't wait to be king.
How you folks? How you doing? Don't worry, your old buddy Timothy's here. The show can begin. Hey, what are you doing? Slow down, slow down. I'm supposed to be center stage. Who's driving this thing?
Timon, you'll actually make it. We can't have the celebration without you. Don't worry, friend. You'll get your time in the spotlight. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
To be king. Hello! Hello!
Hello, Pumbaa!
Look at me! I'm in a parade!
And you are looking good. Love your Pumbaa.
What are
Sweet ba 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 da doo hey. Ba ba doo ba ba doo da.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Here is the mighty Pachyderm. Let me hear you trumpet triumphant.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Pumbaa, Timon.
Look, everyone, it's the Lion King. Welcome, Simba. You're right on time.
Hey, guys. It looks like we're all here. Let's go!
Let's sing. Let's hear it in the herd and on the wing.
On the wing.
It's gonna be King Simba's finest.
Simba's finest thing.
Oh, I just can't wait.
Come on, everybody. All together now. 1, 2, 3.
Right, come. Big star coming through. Big hand on a mission here. It's showtime. All right, now move aside. That's enough. Let's settle down. For the last time, I want quiet. Thank you. Maestro, if you please. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. Hey, Popo, what are you doing over there? My little legs can't make it down off this float. Oh, gee, that's too bad. Guess I gotta do a solo. Hakuna Matata. Ah, what's going on here? What are you doing? Well, this stinks. Sorry. No, not you, Pumbaa. They're ruining my big number. But they're so cute. Cute? Look at them. They're picking bugs off each other. Hors d'oeuvres. Come on, everybody. You know the words. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. You need no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. That's a motto. What's a motto? I don't know. What's a motto with you? There they go again. Pumbaa, you ain't seen nothing yet.
boys at the bottom of the evolutionary ladder. Let's hear it for a tumble monkey. Hey, what are you monkeys doing? Why are you packing up? We're about to do a snappy Songs of the South Seas medley. Hello? Get back here. We're not done yet. We got at least another 3 hours of material left. Now, just put all this stuff back and we'll get on with the... Hey, Maestro, what's with the music? Something tells me this ain't the floor show. Hey, what the? Hey there, big fella. Hey, nice hat. So, where you from? Let's get out of here!
I know that your powers and retention are as wet as a warthog's outside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on affairs. But we're talking kings and successions. Even you can prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is getting near, and when we feature, just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my views, and injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. Meticulous planning, tenacity spreading, decades of denial is simply why I am being undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my faith and ambitions are there. Be prepared. Yes, our faith and ambitions are there. Be prepared.
Surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling world can't be turned away.
The gentle moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace sleeping brings.
The world for once in a perfect harmony,
With all its living things. Can you feel the love tonight? You need its blood to find. Love is where we are.
with all its living things.
world perfect harmony with all its living things. That, my friends, is a time for joyous celebration. For when all things exist in lives, it is then we are all connected in a great circle. The circle of life.
On the line, I think he stepped into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to tell here, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun running high to the sapphire sky keeps great times fun on the endless round. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path of happiness. In the circle of life.
And now, everybody, it's time to kick off our celebration finale.
Sounds great, Simba.
Let's have a party.
Come on, everybody.
Maybe there's more than the lion sleeping tonight. What kind of sing-along did you call that?
Darling, I don't know about your warthogs, but my giraffes are right on cue.
And my elephants didn't seem to have a problem.
I think we're being challenged. Tell you what, how about our lions and warthogs against your giraffes and your elephants? Your sections do the wing-a-wings, and we'll do the hard part.
And that part would be...
Could be observe.
That's right, all of our lions and warthogs will sing the high part.
Now our giraffes and elephants will sing the weeble-wings.
But who will sing the melody?
Step aside, out of the way, professional on keeps coming through. Me, 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 me. Excuse me, my human friends. I guess that leaves me to sing the melody. So, if you're finished with all the talking, can we start already?
All right, Timon. Let's take it from the top.
Thank you. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
So what do you say? Who won?
I think it's pretty clear the giraffes and the elephants won.
Hold on there a minute. Yeah, it's pretty clear, all right. Pretty clear. The lions and warthogs won.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it's time to finish the song. My darling, don't feel my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
I said, hush, come on, I don't know I'm gonna die tonight.
Oh,
scam. Ridiculous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial, simply why I remain undisputed, respected, saluted, see the wonder I am. My teeth and ambitions on it, be prepared. Come on, that every creature go for broken thing. Let's hear it in the hurting and on movie. It's gonna be a super awesome thing, yeah. Oh, I just can't wait to begin. Oh, I just can't wait to begin. Said you know I just can't wait to begin. Oh,
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find a place, unprepared to winding in the circle, the circle of
and it moves us all.
Till we find our place.
Is this thing on? Okay. Hello there. This is Timon. We hope you enjoyed the show. It was great having you with us. You were a lovely group. The best audience ever. Now, please, get out! You know the drill. Check for personal belongings. Take small children by the hand. Yada, yada, yada. Move in orderly fashion on the exit. Stop looking at each other. Come on. Move it! We haven't got all day. We got another one of these babies to crank out, and Papa needs a butt break. So, from all of us here, from all of you there, thanks for coming, and have a wonderful day out there in the animal kingdom.
Thank you for joining us.
Happy
for
Saturday,
this
everybody, and
brilliant
welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
of the Lion
Always a
King.
fun way to kick off
As
the
you
weekend
exit
with the
the
Festival
theater,
of the Lion King.
we ask that you go
Incredible
all
show.
the way to the end of your road and exit down the stairs.
So today we're going to take a little stroll and check out what is happening with the closure of Dinoland USA. We're likely to see some construction walls,
The end of your road
and we'll see what's happening in Disney's Animal Kingdom as
for your
well.
safety. Do not walk on the bleachers. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your adventure here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
What was that good? Sherry says, loves when we do the shows. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate you being here. Thanks to all of you for joining and spending a bit of your Saturday with me. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, all great ways to get the word out. Emily, hi ho, it is out the door I go. So a lot of people here leaving the show. We'll make our way out of Africa over through Asia and down to Dinoland, USA. It's a bit of a overcast day here in Central Florida, but not a bad day at all. Oops, sorry. Really trying to adjust my watch, not very successfully. 10:33, 66 degrees on the way up to 75. Gerald said, really enjoyed the Epcot broadcast last week. Thank you, Gerald. Appreciate that. Special guest Topher, who always makes things fun. It was great to check out the World Showcase Adventure. Something I had not done maybe ever, at least not in its current form. It was fun to see all the interactive elements throughout World Showcase at Epcot. Brenda, hello to you. Welcome to the live broadcast. Nice to see you. Ted says, one of the best live shows at Walt Disney World. Ted, I agree with you. There was a time when on the entrance tram at Disney's Disney's Animal Kingdom, they would make an announcement that the Festival of the Lion King was the hottest rated show in all of Walt Disney World. I don't know if that is still the truth or not. They don't make that announcement anymore, but that never surprised me. The show has great music that everyone is familiar with, a fun set of characters, just a lot of fun. I'm amazed at the talent that is in that show every single performance, from gymnasts to fire jugglers to dancers and singers. They're an amazing set of folks. Deborah's got 8 days to go. Carol Ann asked an interesting question. My average steps per show. I should keep an eye on that. I don't know. I usually close my loop when I'm doing a Saturday broadcast. I usually get enough steps in to close that loop, whatever that is. Sharon from snowy Ohio says, always enjoys The Lion King. Thanks for being here. Michelle says, can't wait for the bucket hat. Michelle, thank you for that. So you may have heard on last week's broadcast that Topher shared a surprise that he has come up with a bucket hat design, kind of a one-time deal. If you sent an email last week, you are on the list. But if you didn't hear about it last week or didn't send an email, this week is the last opportunity to get on the list for the bucket hats. Topher, in all his creative glory, actually came up with a bucket hat logo to put on the hat itself, and it is of a bucket hat on a castle. So this is the logo that is on the hat itself. The hat, I believe, is going to be a navy blue color. At least that's the sample that I saw. So if you are interested in getting on the list for the bucket hat, no obligation, but just to show your interest, you can send an email to info@worldofwalt.com. Send an email to info@worldofwalt.com and just let me know that you're interested in the bucket hat. We'll get you on the list. We'll let you know details from there. As Topher said, this is probably a one-time deal. So all of you bucket hat fans out there, this is your chance. John says, bucket hat, we've only asked for over a year. Yes, you were right. And if it weren't for Topher, y'all would still be waiting. So I thank him for figuring out how to make that happen. Bonnie, hello to you. Michelle says, loves Flame Tree Barbecue. I think that Disney's Animal Kingdom has got a couple of the best counter service restaurants at any of the Disney parks. So Flame Tree Barbecue definitely up there. Not only great food, but an amazing view of the water. I also think that Satuli Canteen, which is sort of Disney meets Chipotle, is incredibly good. And the Yak and Yeti quick service is great as well. There are probably some other good ones here too. But if you are at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you have many great choices. Phil asked how we can get Disney pins delivered every month. Phil, thank you for asking that very intelligent question and prompting what is the next in an undying series of shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. So it is 66 degrees today, on the way up to 75. It's actually a very, very pleasant temperature. It's really nice. Not too sunny, not too hot. Not too chilly. Tim Peterson, it is good to see you. Hello. Putting in the plug for the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Thank you for that. Buster says Flame Tree is so good. Susan says smells good around here. It does smell pretty good around here. Nick, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Robert said the backside of walkers. That's pretty good. I like that. I've never heard that one before. I learned something new. Vicky, hello to you. Tracy from Minnesota, where it is 5 degrees. That sounds bitter cold. I hope that you stay warm and I hope you have a good weekend. Definitely warmer here in Central Florida, on the way up into the 70s. Even though it looks like it may be an overcast day, I think there's some rain that will come in later tonight, maybe very late overnight. Susan's got 76. She's normally got a couple degrees on us here in Central Florida, but today you got about 10. Maybe it's sunnier there. John says these people in shorts must be the Northerners. This is true. Yeah, you can see the Floridians in sweatshirts and jeans, and you can see the Northerners in t-shirts and shorts. It's just circle of life right there. Ruth is voting for some churros. Ruth, I like the way you think. Ron says any day in Disney World is a good one. I agree with you on that. So we will swing by Expedition Everest, see what the standby wait time looks like. I can already hear the screams from here. We'll make our way past the theater for the Nemo show, and then we're going to see what things look like over at Dinoland USA, where Triceratops spin and the fossil games have shut down, as well as Chester and Hester's treasures, all getting ready for some new construction in that area, including a new Encanto ride, a new carousel with Disney characters. So we're still quite a ways out from those things opening up, but the first steps are underway. You can see a train going up into Expedition Everest. Deborah says she wishes she were here. It's cold, getting ready for snow in Maryland. It is January. I guess that is what happens. But I am very thankful and blessed to have good weather here in Central Florida. Gina says, Everest is a favorite. It is an incredibly good ride. At the time, I think it was the most expensive roller coaster ever built. May still hold that title. Building a mountain is no easy task, and especially all the amazing theming and storytelling. Imagineers, I understand, went to Nepal and other places to get inspiration and probably to collect props. Plus, it feels like a little bit of a time capsule for the time in which it was built when you look at some of the physical equipment in there. I think there's a computer, maybe a phone, something like that. So a little bit of a snapshot in time. Robert says, loves the ride, hates the turns. Definitely has its share of twirling you around. Keith says, if you haven't got your bucket hat order in, you better do that before they're gone. Keith, you are right. You can send that email to info@worldofwalt.com. If you have not done it yet, we'll get you on the list. We'll see how much interest there is, and Topher was going to kindly help with the fulfillment process. Tanya said 20s today, then it's going to drop. Sounds cold. Jody, good morning to you. Just left Disney this morning. I hope that you had a wonderful visit and you have a safe trip home. Thank you for coming and spending your tax dollars here, or paying for our taxes, if you know what I mean. Buster back in 12 weeks for grandson's 4th birthday. That sounds like a very fun trip. Hope you guys have a great time. Aster, hello to you. Greg said, had the best steak at Yak and Yeti. Vicky, good morning to you. Nice to see you. All right, Expedition Everest. Standby wait 40 minutes. Usually the wait for Expedition Everest is not too bad. And 40 minutes is not bad, but a little longer than what I'm used to. I guess with Dinoland shutting down, people got to go somewhere, and well, Expedition Everest is a good place to come. Let's take a second and go to the overlook and maybe see if we can catch a train coming down the mountain. Janet, hello to you. Topher says first shipments of hats are here.
I've done like.
Topher, thank you for all your work on that. Gerald said a busy Animal Kingdom morning. That it is. All right, we just missed a train, but we'll take a second and wait for one to come by. A good spot right here. John says Animal Kingdom needs a night show. I agree with you on that. All right, moving on now. That was fun. Always kind of exciting to hear the people screaming on the way down the mountain. It's a good thing to do. Dolores says a great ride. Dolores, I agree with you. Jim says shout out to Topher for taking the time to say hello to everyone last week at Epcot. I agree with you on that. And thank you to Topher for all his work to get the bucket hat project in gear. Sherry says loves this. Thank you, Sherry.
On Everest?
We've got Mickey Bar 650. You can hear it calling my name. But we got things to do and places to go. We are headed over to Dinoland, USA to see what things look like. I know it's mostly going to look like construction walls, but we may be able to see some of the dismantling happening on the attractions that are now closed. Cindy is an Everest fan. Lucille, 80 on the 26th Epcot and the 28th. Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful visit there. Greg says, nope on Everest. Kathleen, 33 days until her Disney cruise. That is wonderful. I do not yet have a countdown for my next Disney cruise, but it is something I hope I can do in the near term. Tanya says, hello, Topher, and thank you. Tanya, I agree.
Either way, we have to get either Ollie Trolley.
Hello. Someone had to say hello on the broadcast. That was fun. He says, Peaks, Valleys, and Yeti equals a good time. That is a great combination.
Just pointing the time out. I don't want
Glad I paid attention to the algebra class because I think your formula proves itself out. Okay, Finding Nemo, the Big Blue, and Beyond. So it's getting ready to load in some folks for the next show. I believe the first show of the day. It's a good show. It was recently reworked with some new technology, a large LED screen in the back, and I adjusted the show just a bit. It's a good one. Corby says, Everest is great, but can only do it once. Susan, Mrs. Dinoland, I think that's what that message was. It went by pretty quickly. And you can see that some of old Dinoland still stands. I can see some of the game booths. You can see the yellow and the green picking up above the fence. You can see the big dino that's there at the entrance still remains. Not sure what that dino's name is. Ashley says, loves the park and never understands why people say it's a half day. Alright, so, excuse me. This is where we used to be able to go into Dinoland, USA. No more. Always interesting to see the quotes on the construction walls. The wonders of nature are endless. Christine says, saw the Nemo show in October and it was excellent. John says, maybe this is Gertie too. You might be right. It's got kind of that same vibe as Gertie over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So there is a new show that presents here. Echo Rhythmics. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Rhythmics, I guess. Looks like their musical instruments and stage are made out of, looks like kind of recycled stuff, I think. Fun to see the instruments here. And we can see up above, we'll call this Dinosaur Sue or 32. I guess I've been zoomed in ever since I was at the animal or the Festival of the Lion King. So Sue or Gertie 2 still standing for the moment. I don't think that will continue for a very long time. It's kind of interesting. It looks like a road here on the side of now closed Dinoland USA. You can see the yellow line in the middle. And it did look like Dinoland was built on a parking lot, which was something they did purposely as part of the backstory. The Comet Crasher is still standing. Looks like the queue for Primeval Whirl is still standing as well. It's only been a few days since this area was shut down. So this is kind of a fun sign. Change is good. I think that's maybe Rafiki on there. Keith says the janitor's redone. That's what that show looks like. Kind of like a percussion with a recycling theme. Ron says September cannot come quickly enough. Hope that time will come for you soon. We have a great visit. So we can see the construction walls continue around, and they end right after the Donald's Dino Bash meet and greet. So you can still see, picking up above the construction fence, the Dino-Rama, Chester and Hesser's Dino-Rama sign. It does look like the attraction for Triceratops Spin is being dismantled. You can see some of the panels on the side are now gone. So Disney's not wasting any time in the work they have to do to transform this area into tropical Americas. Take one more look at the sign here on the construction wall. A good quote to live by: just keep swimming. Dory there, that's a lot of fun. Kathy says, love Primeval World back in the day. Also fun. Have I been calling that attraction Primeval World? I may have been. It's the Triceratops Spin. Got my names mixed up. But either way, they're both gone now. Alright, let's continue our Grand Circle tour of Disney's Animal Kingdom and make our way back up towards the front of the park, see what's going on. 7:51, 66 degrees. Tanya says loves the song. Disney parks have great music. Looks like Pluto is greeting fans over here. Okay, Restaurantosaurus. I think the doors are open. And Dino Bite snacks as well. Some folks lined up out front. Keith says, Disney repurpose those barrier walls seems like a lot of waste, if not. Interesting question. I would guess it's basically just painted plywood with cement blocks on the backside holding them in place. So I would think that's something they could reuse. They certainly have the need for those with all of the new building and restoration and construction that happens all across Disney property, which is good. It means that we get, as fans, new things to look forward to and experience. Juanita, hello to you. The music here in Dinoland is a lot of fun. Lisa says, need some family to move to Florida so she can get there more often. That's a good idea, actually. I like your strategy. Get someone else to move and then you can come and visit. And they get to pay the property taxes. I like it. I like it a lot. Greg says, I hope they keep the boneyard one of the greatest spots for young kids. Yeah, it's interesting that that's sort of in the danger zone perhaps for what's going to get replaced. Or maybe it's going to be rethemed since Disney is moving away from the dino theme and moving to the tropical Americas. So perhaps the boneyard will stay and get transitioned to a different theme. Gerald says, definitely, the green walls are definitely multi-use. I would think so as well. Lynn, hello to you. Carol says, misses the Disney stores and the malls, they all closed. Yeah, back in the day, I remember that too. That was a fun place to go when you couldn't come to the parks. You could at least go and experience a little bit of Disney merchandise and theming in your local mall. But those days are behind us as Disney has shut down, I believe, all of their physical locations, or very nearly so. Heather said she doesn't think she's ever noticed that little stage before. It definitely blends into the background. It's right across from Flame Free Barbecue. And oftentimes you can see performances there. Great spot to just take a moment and enjoy some live music. Ruth is dancing in Maine. You go, Ruth. Thank you for joining. Michael says there's a Disney store at a local mall in Indy. Weird to visit now. I can imagine if there are remains of it, it probably looks like one of those urban explorer deserted kind of spots. Alan has to go. Alan, thank you for being here. And that's going to about wrap it up for me today as well. So thank all of you. I thank all of you for joining me today. on the Saturday live broadcast from Disney's Animal Kingdom, where we had a chance to enjoy the Festival of the Lion King, take a little stroll through Africa and Asia, take a moment to enjoy the beauty and majesty that is Expedition Everest, and made our way back towards Dinoland, USA, and all the new construction walls, a sign of new things to come. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for those hearts, those likes, those shares. And until next time, God bless.